Hello guys, LifeHackster here, and this is the security camera that you've been waiting for. Almost perfect, except that it has a limitation on where you can install this, which I'll show and tell you later in the video. And this is the Reolink OMVI 3i, a triple lens wired camera, PoE or power over Ethernet, and there is also a Wi-Fi model. That basically Reolink combined their dual wide lens 180-degree camera to a zoomed-in tracking pan and tilt lens, which means you can monitor one side of your house with just this one camera and it will see and detect you whether you are on the farthest left side or on the farthest right. But not only that, the zoom lens will also track you. You cannot hide from this camera. This is a sponsored video by Reolink, and they sent this Reolink OMVI 3i to me to check and test out. So thank you. But as always, I'll be testing this and showing you how this camera performed, like any other video that I make in this channel. This has 3 lenses and 2 camera views, and the dual 180-degree wide lens records in 5120 by 1920 pixel resolution at 20 frames per second, so around 10 megapixels. And it has a 180-degree horizontal field of view, just like the other Duo series cameras from Reolink. But what's different is that it has a 65-degree vertical, which is wider and better. The second camera is a pan and tilt tracking one that can pan 350 degrees and tilt 50 degrees, and records in 4K quality, 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution at 20 frames per second, and is zoomed in at 55-degree horizontal and 30-degree vertical field of views. One major feature of this camera is the sync track, where if you are detected by the wide dual lens, the tracking zoom lens will move to that position and automatically track you. And also the pinpoint tracking, where you can click an area in the wide lens either in the app or click a point with a mouse. If hooked up to the Reolink's NVR, then the tracking lens will go to that position. It also has the on-device AI video search, and this is a Reolink, so no subscription is needed. It has local recording to a micro SD card inserted on the camera itself, up to a 512GB card, or to Reolink's NVR or Home Hub. The Wi-Fi version of this can connect to both 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi networks. And this is weather resistant with an IP66 rating. Inside the box, and this is the PoE or Power over Ethernet version, you will get some paperwork and the camera itself. The camera body is plastic build, but this mount arm and the mounting bracket is metal. We have the dual lens camera on top with a total of 6 spotlights. And the bottom is the pan and tilt tracking cam, which also has its own 2 spotlights. And this is the mounting bracket, which is metal. And on the back here, we have a lanyard to hang this during install. And as for connections, we have an Ethernet port and also an optional 12-volt DC port if you are not going to use a PoE switch or Reolink's NVR. And this arm swivels left or right so you can easily position this. Also, we have a rubber flap here that covers the micro SD card slot and the reset switch. And back on the front here, we have the speaker. Also, the dual lens camera can be adjusted to tilt down, which is good, but it might not be enough. What else you will get? A short Ethernet cable, waterproof Ethernet lid, and mounting screws and anchors. As to the Wi-Fi version, the camera looks exactly the same. There are no visible antennas. The difference will be the connection. This only has the 12-volt barrel port, and it comes with its power adapter, 12 volts DC, 2 amps, and 4.5 meters of extension cable. To install, you can install this in a wall, and I'll demo the PoE version here. Screw in the bracket to the wall with these 4 included screws. Hang the camera using its lanyard to the bracket, and plug in the Ethernet cable to the camera, and this is connected to my PoE switch and my network on the other end. Tuck the wiring into the wall, and slide the camera into the mounting bracket, then tighten the screws on the side to lock the camera in place. And we can adjust and tilt the dual lens camera and also can turn it to one side or to the other side. But right here in the middle is the perfect spot here for my backyard. To set up with the PoE version, your phone needs to be in your home network. Open up the app, and if you toggle to on in the settings to add devices automatically, just go back to your cameras list and scroll down, and you will see the camera. Click on it to finish setting it up. Type in a device password, name your camera, format the SD card, and it is set up. Now for the Wi-Fi version, after plugging it in, click the plus sign and scan the QR code which is on the back of the camera. And you can connect this to Reolink's Home Hub or directly to your home Wi-Fi. configure Wi-Fi, and it will connect to either 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. Type in your Wi-Fi's password and just follow the prompts to get it set up. To install, we will install this in a ceiling this time, so just screw in the bracket with the 4 screws and slide the camera in, and tighten the screws on the side and plug it in for power. Now let's check these settings in the app. When you open up the Reolink app, you will see the snapshots from the camera. Click on it to get to live view, which loads up quick. You will see the dual lens view on the bottom and the tracking one on top. You can listen in, take a snapshot, record the live view, change the live view's quality to clear or fluent, and the view on landscape mode. Pan and tilt controls, where you can pan the camera to the left, right, down, and up. We have monitor point, where you can set the home or guard position of the pan and tilt lens. We have presets. You can set up to 64 presets if you want. Then we have the patrol mode, where it can move and cycle through positions that you have set. We have pinpoint tracking, where you can point in an area in the dual lens view and the tracking camera will move to it, which you can also do this on the NVR. You can start two-way talk, which is full duplex. Playback, and this is where you can view and download the recorded events. We also have the AI search, where you can search for a specific event, let's say blackbird, and yep, this bird right here, which is always in my backyard. And the camera is tracking it. You can manually trigger the siren or turn on the spotlights. Gear icon for the settings, and I'll show you in display, stream. You can set it in both lenses, 20 FPS is the default. And take note of the bitrate because this is different on the Wi-Fi version. And same thing on the tracking lens. This camera has noise reduction. As to detection, it has the usual smart detection, person, vehicles, and pets, which you can adjust the sensitivity for each. But this also has the other smart detection like forgotten and object removal, line crossing, zone intrusion, and loitering alerts. As to camera recording, you can set it to motion events only or set it to record continuously 24/7. As to push notifications, no rich notification option, but you can schedule which smart events you want to be notified about, and you can snooze the alerts. We have the sync track, and this is the auto tracking and also uses the dual static lens detection to trigger the tracking lens. And you can also limit the horizontal tracking range. Lastly, this also has a time-lapse option. Well, for the dual lens. Now time to do some testing. And just a note, I already have done all my testing when Reolink pushed an update, which improves its motion tracking. And prior to the update, the tracking is like the usual Reolink tracking, which is a bit jerky, and waits for the subject to be nearly out of the camera's view before moving. And you might see this type of tracking in some of my B-roll in testing, but the video quality portion that you'll be seeing next, which I have redone, will have the updated tracking, which is smoother. Remember though that even when one lens is tracking, the dual lens view is also capturing the event, so nothing is missed. So this is the video and audio quality of the Reolink OMVI, and this is the PoE version, and that's the Wi-Fi version. And video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Running on test. So this is the video quality of the Reolink OMVI at night, and this with the spotlights turned on, and there's one for the tracking and there's 6 for the static ones. Anyways, this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So this is the video quality of the Reolink OMVI at night, and this spotlights are off, and we got two infrared LEDs on the tracking camera, and there is 6 on the dual cams, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we are going to test the notification speed of the Reolink OMVI, and I'm on my 5G cellular connection, and 137. Let's check it out. Also, I'm in a corner right here because that dual lens is be able to detect me pretty quick. And you see the tracking camera is on, and I got a notification. There's no rich notification, but you can alert the snooze, or you can snooze the alerts here, and when you click on it, it should open up the live view, and it loads up pretty quick. Now you can change the view here to have 2 streams, just like that, and it is tracking me. Cool, 137. Also, it just turned 138, and the notification interval, you can set it as often as every 20 seconds. So let's check it out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a notification again. Camera tracked me, and just like that. Cool. Now we are going to test the notification distance of the Reolink OMVI, and I've set the sensitivity to the highest and person detection only. And this is at 50 feet. Oh yeah, I got detected at 50 feet. Cool. As to multiple people tracking, the Reolink OMVI 3i will stick to the first person that it detected. Don't worry though, because the dual lens will capture the rest of the motion. Alright, so we are going to test and listen in if there's a motor noise when this Reolink OMVI pans or tilts. Let's check the panning first. There's a little bit of noise, but if you're about a couple feet away from the camera, you will barely notice it. How about when it tilts? The tilting part, I couldn't hear it.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink OMVI camera. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink OMVI camera.
So what do you think? Video quality is a Reolink, so it is pretty good. And now, aside from having a wide angle footage from the dual lens, which in itself, when zoomed in, even at farther distances, is pretty decent. Now, you also have a zoomed in lens to get a close-up look of the detected motion. Just this one camera can monitor one side of your house and then some. The Wi-Fi version of this is almost the same as the PoE version, except for the bitrate. It maxes out only to 6144 in the wide-angle lens instead of 8192 of the PoE version. And the tracking lens also 6144, which the max with the PoE version is 7168. But I really don't see a lot of difference as to video quality. Now for the installation limitation that I said in the first part of the video. By how this camera is designed, even if you tilt the dual lens all the way down, you will still have a blind spot underneath the camera. And this is installed about 7.5 feet high. So this will not work in 2-story homes or higher than 11 feet is what Reolink states on their user manual. Overall, Reolink has a winner here. Now time to upgrade those Reolink Track Mix and Duo cameras. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.